Sleep is not the powering down of a biological machine. It is an ignition, the beginning of our most active, vital state of existence. This stands apart from the prevailing materialist view, which treats life as a purely physical phenomenon. In that framework, every human ability and the fatigue that eventually stops us is tied strictly to biological traits we inherited. This hidden anatomy has 4 layers: the observable physical body, the etheric architect, the astral consciousness, and the permanent ego. Awake, they are trapped inside the physical shell, absorbing chaotic sensory bombardment. This friction causes fatigue, the active degradation of etheric blueprints. Waking life steadily breaks our spiritual architecture apart. If we were forced to remain endlessly awake, trapped inside that physical state, we would literally destroy ourselves. To prevent collapse, the body initiates falling asleep. The astral and ego layers pull away, anchored to the etheric layer by a tether.
Cut off, the astral body turns inward, reacting to minor sensory impulses traveling up the tether. If a heavy blanket presses down on your body, the isolated astral layer senses the warmth. Lacking external context, it builds a metaphorical scene around the sensation, causing you to dream that you are standing next to a crackling fire. The chaotic images we see in dreams are the initial attempts of the astral body to impose spiritual order on those lingering physical sensations. In dreamless sleep, the final tether snaps. The physical and etheric bodies remain dormant, while the astral body floats upward into a spiritual realm. Here, it absorbs restorative blueprints from the cosmic universe and beams these models back down to repair the physical damage. Every hour of waking life relies on this out-of-body repair. The physical form depends on these nightly spiritual models to correct the degradation caused by our waking consciousness. At death, a similar detachment occurs, but the etheric body also permanently abandons the physical shell, leaving it to decay. Unbound, the etheric body briefly holds together before dissolving. As it fades, the isolated astral and ego layers trigger a massive release of stored memory. The life just lived unspools in a rapid sweep. Every emotional moment, face, and experience rushes past the isolated consciousness all at once. As the memories fade, a conflict emerges. The ego still carries the physical desires it cultivated during life, a craving for sensory pleasures. But it no longer possesses physical organs, like a tongue or a stomach, to satisfy them. This creates the consuming fire. The soul thirsts for the material world, trapped in a spiritual environment that incinerates those earthly attachments. During this phase of purification, the individual lives their life backward. They re-experience their actions from the perspective of those they interacted with, feeling the pain they caused others to purge their karmic debts. This process acts as a mechanism to strip away the corruption of the physical world, ensuring that only the spiritual fruit of that lifetime remains. Sleep and death function as 2 scales of the same mechanical rhythm. Sleep is the microprocess, the astral body repairing the physical shell. Death is the macroprocess, the ego stepping out of the physical world entirely, shedding its corrupted layers in the fire to evolve. We put tremendous value on our waking reality, yet the physical world is a temporary shadow. It is a dense projection maintained by these hidden spiritual mechanisms. The moment our consciousness fades and we lose our grip on the material world, we aren't just powering down. We are simply relocating our vital energy to where it is needed most. Whether it happens for a single night or for eternity, closing our eyes begins the real work of human evolution.